1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show.
Whoever's in charge, like M said, to just do some restrictions to kids and age related. What it still leaves what about the time they spend on it? Time they should use for their homework. Yeah. They should be probably helping out at home, or that they would have invested in something positive. They still spend it on their phones, taking pictures, so I think it's something that needs to be looked from different direction. It's very complicated. It's very complicated.
And of course, another aspect of it is that most of us access social media via our phones. And of course, mobile phones, have utterly changed the culture of, our country and all countries around the world. Probably, I suppose, significantly since the turn of the century, around 2000, where they also began to get home computers, laptops and things like that, and mobile phones. And again, we would have to say the benefits of mobile phones must so far outweigh any negatives. I mean, to actually be permanently able to be in communication with somebody, or to have any information about any subject around the world at our fingertips, is an incredible thing. So that's also another element to this. And if you go back pre-mobile phones, those of us who can remember that would say, if you were driving on a motorway and you broke down, you had to stop or hope you broke down somewhere near one of the phones which were at the side of the motorway with a sign of a phone on the box, and they were probably spaced, I don't really remember, but every 2 or 3 miles apart. So you may have a long walk to get to the phone, etc. if and when you broke down. So the mobile phone is a fantastic thing, which we do like anything. We're humans. We take it for granted. Sometimes I think it's good just to really stop and think what an incredible device a phone is. As I say, it can connect us pretty much around the world where there's a signal to do it, which is most places. But more than that, if you've got a question about anything, whereas, 30 years ago, you had to go and look up an encyclopedia in a library or something like that if you wanted to know about a specific event. Now you just dial it into Google and you've got it all there in front of you. So sometimes when culture is changed, it's very easy to kind of just get so into it, so used to it, that we don't really appreciate it. We really don't. And going off at a bit of a tangent there, I'll ask you both a question. How many breaths, talking of taking things for granted, how many breaths do you think the average human takes in a day? How many breaths? If you're at rest, if you're sitting down, say, can you both give me an estimate of how many you think the average human, and we're not talking about little children who breathe a bit faster sometimes or a bit slower, but the average person has a number of breaths every day, and there's a range of that. Any ideas, Cuz?
Maybe in the millions, like 100 million breaths.
What, in a day?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I hate to laugh when you say something that is ridiculous. I can't help it. I can't even say, that's a good guess.
It's way off the mark, isn't
it? Jerome, you got a big clue here. The fact that I'm deriding what Cuz said. How many?
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. He'll introduce the gang who'll make the show go with a bang. With fun.
How many breaths would you estimate? Would you estimate it in a day?
Way lesser than that.
A lot less than that, yeah.
Yeah, I think it should be within 19,000 to 25,000, within that gap.
What did you say, 25?
Within 19 to 25.
19 to 25. Yeah, now, okay, we have our two
I
suggestions.
think.
Cuz said 100 million. And
No,
Jerome said
19,000.
Jerome
He said
said
19.
a more sensible
19.
19 to 25,000. Now,
Yeah.
I won't ask you to guess who's closer. The actual answer is not 19 to 25,000, 17 to 23,000. So you're very, very accurate there, Jerome. Now, that is actually, we breathe 12 to 20 times a minute, and in the course of an hour, 720 to 1200. So, you know, breathing, a very involuntary thing we don't often think about. Maybe if we're running or rushing, we get out of breath and so on, so we might think about it. But generally, we don't have to think. Our brain controls all this stuff quite brilliantly. And one of the reasons I say this is really from taking things for granted. Now, we don't do politics, but life still goes on. And we all know that expression, I can't breathe. It went back to a story, as we know, in America 5 or 6 years ago. And this past week, a very tragic story of a young man, Henry Novak, who was stabbed, sadly, to death. And he was saying to the police people when they came, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. Now, what I'm saying there is it reminds us, if we think of this sad event, tragic event, and try and make a positive thing out of it. Breathing is literally the breath of life. And it's actually, we take it again for granted, but it's an incredible thing. We can become very aware that we exist, that we are actually here. We're breathing the air of this incredible planet that we live on. And the breath of life is quite fantastic. And we do, well, thousands of breaths every day and in a year and so on and so forth. Quite an incredible awareness it can give us of breathing. So, yeah, I just wanted to sort of say that really in deference to that sad event about that young man, Henry, who was saying, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And we perhaps think of him even as we're doing our podcast. Okay,
Absolutely.
so that's social media. Now, the next question I've got, do we think, and I'll ask you first, Cuz.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. He'll introduce the gang who'll make the show go with a bang.